tutorial time. Get the basic brushes, it's tutorial time. This is gonna show you how to paint your stuff. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, today we're going to be doing an Eldar Guardian from Saim-Hann. Here's your paint list. First we're going to base coat with a mix of gory red and charred brown. Then we're going to just use straight gory red and start building up the first highlight. Then we'll use a 1-to-1 mix of bloody red and gory red to do the second highlight. For the edge highlighting, I use a mix of bloody red and bone white. And for doing this, it helps to add a little bit of drying retarder to the paint mix. Now, I'll use a black wash and try to line all the panels as best I can. You could do an oil wash at this step, but I just wanted to show a different way of doing it. Now we'll bring up the edge highlights a little bit more by using straight bone white. Again, if you're using a tiny brush, it helps to use some drying retarder in the mix. Now we'll base coat the helmet with Stonewall Gray. Then we'll do the highlight with Dead White. And I'm concentrating this on his chin and his forehead by pretty much aiming for his face. And the last part, I want to hit that little lip that's coming off the back of the helmet. When that was done, I painted the neck black, glued it on, and proceeded to use the rest of the black to paint in the face area of the helmet. Now I use a light gray wash to bring out the lines on the helmet. Then I use gold to bring out this little rivet thing on his face. I use green ink to do his eyes. We left those white, so the green ink works well. Now for doing jewels, I kind of found out this way of doing it quicker while I was doing this tutorial, which was to coat the gem with green ink and then come back in with black shade, which is a wash, and while the ink is wet, put that dot of black wash right at the top, kind of like the top 1/3 of the gem, kind of brush stroke from the middle of the gem up to the top, and as it dries the two mix, kind of make this cool blend. And then putting a little dot of white at the top of that will complete the gem. Now we'd take black and start base coating a bunch of these black areas. I'm not sure how Saim-Hann's guns are supposed to be, or if they're supposed to be a specific way. In the reference picture it was blue, but I didn't like that, so I stayed with black. Then we'll take steel, or any silver that you have. Pretty much just picked out parts that I thought would look good silver. Then we'll take gold again and start to hit some of the gold details on some of the gems I have. And finally, we'll edge highlight all the black areas using cold gray. And again, I mix drying retarder into the mix to make the lines easier to make with my tiny brush. That's it. Hope you liked the tutorial. See you next time.